sleeve D. But hey, I'm out here after it. It's been a while since I've been deer hunting. I've had heck of problems with my bow. I just got bad luck, I guess. I don't know. I'm using a loner bow right now, technically, so I was shooting the Matthews Atlas. Now I'm shooting the V3X until my bow is fixed, but it won't be fixed no time soon. But I'm out here in Medina, Ohio, up in a tree. I got the horns, I got the crunk call, I got a scrape behind me. I've had a couple shooters daylighting here over the last week. Not a crazy amount of deer movement consistently, but when there has been deer movement, they've been bucks that I'd happily shoot. So pretty windy today too, not ideal at all, but hey, it's November, anything can happen, right? So gonna sit in here this morning for a little bit and see what happens. Had a big old buck chase a doe. Actually, it was a buck chasing a doe, and there was another doe behind him, which was kind of weird. But man, I definitely would have shot Buddy happily. He's still in the field. Gosh. I don't think the camera focused and caught his horns or his antlers, but he looks like a big 8 or a big 10. Alright y'all, so that big buck, and it ended up being, that big buck just chased the doe all the way back across the field behind me with another smaller buck behind him. They were probably 90 yards at the closest, and they disappeared into the timber over here. So hopefully that doe brings it running right by, but we'll see what happens. Oh, here she comes, here she comes. All she gotta do is bring him by, and I'll take care of him for her. Oh gosh, I'm fired up right now, boy. Man, I'd seen that doe. I thought that there'd be a buck behind her, but I don't know. I don't know what doe that was. It couldn't have been the one that's hot, because she's all by herself. She's at about 75, 80 yards right now, going back up into bed, which is perfect. It's a little after 9. Not much going on now, besides squirrels scaring me every 10 minutes. Awesome first half hour, 40 minutes of daylight here. Deer are moving for sure. Warm temps and high wind today. Probably ain't gonna help much. I'll probably sit here till 10:30, 11, depending on what happens. Okay, I'm about to eat, edit some videos, and get back out here by about 2:30 this afternoon. So. Well, y'all, it's definitely not the weather I'd like, but here I am. Gonna sit it out this evening and see what happens. Like I said earlier, it's November, right? Anything can happen. So that's what I'm hoping for, because the weather is not acting right. The temperature is high. The wind is high. Seen deer this morning, very first light. I'm hoping that they get some last light action tonight and get it done. What's going on. Some of them deer look like they were actually running with their tails up, but then some of them look like they were just getting chased around. There was only one small buck. Whole bunch of does up here in this bedding now, so that's good. I couldn't even count. Some came from that way, some came from that way. Same stand yesterday morning and evening, and had action, just no shooters in rain. So hopefully this morning we can get it done. Nothing yet. I thought I might have heard some deer running around in the woods down the way, but I can't tell for sure. It's just breaking daylight. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Just before 7 o'clock. First deer sighted. There's a doe in the field behind me, walking up the edge towards me. And yesterday morning, that's when I first seen all the deer jump out of that cover and start running around like mad. Then yesterday morning, the big shooter buck disappeared going that way. I can hear a lot of stuff running around over there this morning, but I haven't seen anything yet. And then last night, a whole bunch of does and a small buck come running from that way to this way and ran up into the real thick bedding cover up by the house here. So there's definitely deer around. This doe was on her way over here pretty good. Might shoot her if she comes by all by herself. Ended up being a yearling button buck. Stood under me, browsing around for 15 minutes. Well, y'all, it's a little bit after 9. This button buck he's come back. He's laid down where he made a scrape earlier. He's all fired up, but pretty sure his mom must be smelling right. Some buck must have her pinned down somewhere. But it's like I said, a little bit after 9. Maybe got 20, 30 minutes left. Gotta get home and get the car seats put in the truck and whatnot before you gotta make it to church. So, countdown to Iowa is real. Leave Thursday the 10th, the night of Thursday or the evening. So, gonna sit these last few minutes out here this morning. If we get any last minute action, I'll make sure to turn the camera back on. But if not, y'all, thanks for watching.